in studio. I can call her a friend. She's a super cool girl as well. She's one of the biggest models in the region across the Middle East, actually across the world. She does fantastic work. She works with some of the biggest names like Porsche, Adidas, Chopin, Fendi, Tommy Hilfiger. She's been on the front of magazines all over the world, including the ones here. Zeyneb, good morning.
Yay! Good morning. I can't even believe I'm here. You got me out of bed.
I know. Got you up nice and early for this. Firstly, congratulations on all the success. You travel the world really doing what a lot of girls wish they could do, but I don't think they realize how much and hard work it is to be a model and do what you do, right?
I appreciate that. Yeah, it's hard work, but I enjoy it so, so much.
You're traveling, like how many days a year do you travel? If you look at your Instagram, you're always on a plane. Or you're like literally on a Wednesday, you'll be in Italy. 3 days later, you'll be in Germany.
Same as you.
Then you'll be, yeah, true.
Exactly. What are you talking about?
I'm not a model.
Just as bad.
How is it? How is it just jumping around and being, just doing what you do?
It's amazing. For me, it really, really gives me that motivation. Last year, I traveled so much that I didn't spend more than 3 weekends in Dubai.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
It is frustrating, though, because you miss a lot of parties and gatherings with your friends and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I did say to myself this year, my New Year's resolution is going to calm down with traveling, be a little bit more selective. I really went all out last year on purpose to get it out of my system and calm myself a little bit this year.
What was the first brand, like big brand, that you worked with when you were just like, wow, I can't believe I'm doing this?
Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh wow.
It was incredible. They did the fashion show in Milan Fashion Week. I had the exclusive access to the runway and for the whole Gigi Hadid collection. And I did a campaign shoot there on set before it was released to the world. So it was a rush. It was incredible.
Cool. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Huh? I mean, Rossi and I remember when we found out this moment. But when did you find out the moment that you were good looking?
Oh my goodness.
Rossi and I. When do you think it was for us when we realised we were hot?
I think it was back in 1991. Yeah, we were 27.
Excuse my friends. Excuse my friends.
No,
Should I respond to this question?
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Being serious, when did you realise that your looks were different to the every other person in the room look?
Or you could make a living out of it, is that what
exactly,
you're saying?
Yeah. Like when did you know that, okay, I've got something here and I'm going to use it?
I actually started social media with cutting my head off, funnily enough.
What do you mean?
I never showed my face.
Really?
So it was all about kind of street style clothing, but, a figure with a background. And
how come you didn't want to show your face? You thought you'd be different, not show the face? Or you weren't ready for you didn't want to be that Instagram?
For the world.
Yeah.
I was a little bit shy in the beginning, and I also had a corporate job, so I didn't want a conflict.
Oh, interesting.
So you gave up the corporate world event over a time?
I did.
What were you doing? Can I ask before that?
I was working in Christian Dior.
Oh, wow.
So I was working in marketing, which involved a lot of traveling as well in the Middle East region. So when I had the time during my travels, I was taking lots of photos.
Right.
Yeah.
And
that's how it
now.
all started. And then Instagram opened, and I was like, "Ooh, what's this? Oh, hashtag! Hey, wow!"
Yeah, you got close to 1 million followers on Instagram right now. You can follow her. She may need it. It's fashion_pirate. Fashion_pirate. I like the way that you do portray your images, though. It's not like just this sort of like a lot of other things that you see out there. I think there's some class to it, which I think is really, really important. Up next, we've got Redfest DXP. This is our biggest music festival, all right?
Yes, we can't wait.
We need some help, especially the three of us. But even if you're not going to Redfest, just how to put things together. For you, it looks effortlessly. I don't know if it is. Like how you've rocked up this morning wearing your Reebok, Gigi Hadid Reebok with your makeup all matching. Is that an effort, or is that like, I'm just going to do it? We're going to find out next. In studio right now, one of the biggest models from around the region, around the world actually. Woo. On Instagram, it's fashion_pirate. Real name Zeyneb. What's the background? Where are you from again?
I'm half Turkish, half Egyptian, born and raised in London.
There it is. You've got the whole mix going on right now.
The variety.
You married?
Yes, I am.
What
Lebanese, man.
It's Lebanese.
Thank you.
I've been stalking.
That's the only reason Chris would ask that question, what nationality, if he was Lebanese.
It's Lebanese men,
What's so good about a Lebanese man?
You can't resist.
Oh, I couldn't resist, honestly. Yes. Can I tell you the chat-up line?
Yes.
That you said to me?
Go on.
Yes.
This is how your husband got you.
Go on.
Well, no, not really, but it was hilarious because I thought it was a chat-up line, but it was actually real.
Okay.
It was one of them.
This is where it goes wrong.
Is this okay for radio?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. No, because basically he was like, well, what's your birthday? So I was like, 26th of April. He's like, no way, that's my birthday. And I'm like, oh, no way. And then he's like, what year are you born? And I obviously told him.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, no way, me too. And I was like, okay, this is just such a cheesy Lebanese chat up line. And he's like, are you kidding me? And then he pulled out his passport.
And he showed you.
And I was like, what? Oh my
Wow.
God.
So you guys are born on the same day, the same year.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That is cool.
Yeah. And I have a twin brother as well.
Yes.
And-
Yes.
So 3 of us. And my twin brother doesn't like any guys. Like he's the kind of person that will keep me away from guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
But he fell in love with him because of his kind eyes.
Kind eyes. It's important. With Redfest DXB coming up in 4 days, as a professional in what you do, you really show the world what different clothing is out there, the fashion statement that's happened at that sort of time, the colours, the trends. You try to do that. Well, brands give you their clothes like you're wearing right now to really showcase to the world.
Style it.
What do we do? Is there colours that you should be putting together, like from a man's point of view, from a woman's point of view? How do you put something together? Because I think the 3 of us just try and hope for that we've got it right.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
You guys got it right. I can tell you that.
Okay. No, but
any colours for the season, perhaps? Is that a good one?
Well, I'm kind of like a colourful highlighter right now. Yes, definitely. Colour. This season is all about colour. There's a lot of neon.
Yeah.
Spring, summer. I'm experimenting actually. So I received some Huda Beauty makeup last night, and I was just playing around.
Same with me.
This is what happened.
I've got the same makeup, yeah, and that's, but it looks great. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So one thing I wanted to ask you though, as a stylist, because sometimes like I'll follow a lot, I'll see a style and I'll be like, wow, that's so cool, and then I try to recreate it and it looks like a disaster. So I think women do try to do that sometimes. So what tip would you give them when it comes to these trends and these styles and you're trying to figure it out, you know?
Well, I think you have to own it for sure.
Okay.
You have to be really confident. I mean, if I tried this makeup, which is out of my norm because I don't wear that much makeup, I don't feel very confident. But if I really feel that, okay, I'm going to make it work, it's something within you at the same time. But you have to be comfortable as well. If you decide to wear heels at the gym, you're not going to feel right, and you're going to be misplaced. So you're going to look misplaced.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
What you're saying is like wear the correct outfit for the venue that you're going to.
I think so.
Way.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, I'm very comfortable when I wear comfortable clothes, just naturally. So if you don't want to wear a full-on heavy, I mean, you can mix and match. You don't have to wear exactly the same outfit that you see. You can always style it out, definitely. And these days you can mix trainers with, an office shirt.
Oh, that's like the best blessing that fashion has ever given us women, honestly. Sneakers. Yeah. Finally, sneakers are like back in style. You could wear it with anything, literally.
You can wear them in the evening.
It's the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
I didn't know that sneakers were now a fashion thing. I
mean, it's been a while. It's been a very long time now. But
last year you had them on the runway, so
that
really
exactly.
kind of.
When you walk in a runway, is it scary? Everyone just looks at you.
Oh my goodness, my eyes just go cross-eyed. I don't even know where to go. Everything just gets blurry.
Does it? Really nervous? Is it? And there's a special way that you should walk on a catwalk, right? You can't just walk. You got to do this whole little strut thing going on.
It really depends on the music as well and what you're wearing. And then someone said to me, but your arms look a bit weird. And then since that day, I always think about my arms.
Oh, no.
And is there a lot of, in the back end, is there a bit of rivalry between all of you girls? Or is it like girl power, like go get him? Or is it like, oh, she looks really good today, I don't want her to look so good?
No. I think everyone's so supportive because you're in a small little family for that moment, for that 5 minutes. So you have to embrace each other and push each other because you need the encouragement back. So everyone supports each other and just it's a win-win that way.
It's great. Ever fallen over on a catwalk? Touch wood, it doesn't happen if you haven't done it.
Why would you go there?
I just want to know.
That's what I'm going to think about when I'm on the catwalk.
Can I say that Instagram? There's always this Instagram video of that lady walking down. She's wearing the real high heels, and like her ankles start like going back and forth. I always think of that. Yeah. And it's really bad, but anytime I'm watching a catwalk show, which is really never.
Right.
But I'm always like going,
when you are,
come
fall,
on, happen.
Don't invite Kris.
I have tripped.
Really?
Yes, but I continued and
good on you.
No one saw, I think.
Good on you. Zeyneb, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. You should come through more often. Give her a big round of applause. Fashion _pirate. You're absolutely amazing. Well done.
Virgin Radio.